Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Channel, Pamela Cribb. Dear people, I am the voice of the earth and I greet you all. I am connected to you. I live in your hearts, and not only in your flesh and blood heart, but also in your inner heart. You are also connected to me through a promise which was once made between humanity and me, the soul of the earth. That promise is very old and is about creation itself. You were much involved in the genesis of the life forms on me, the things of nature. You were once actively working from a different dimension than this material, physical dimension. You were a type of angel who lived in a very high and fine vibration, and you experienced an urge to create, to bring forth life, and I offered myself to you. I was the receptive consciousness for your creative instinct. You created seeds of light which took on all kinds of forms in the rocks and mineral kingdom, and in the plant and animal kingdoms. You were once creators at the beginning of time. Much of what you later began to call God was located in you, but you have forgotten that. There emerged a tradition of oblivion, of power and the abuse of power, which caused you to lose the awareness of your oneness with God and to become lost. The idea that you were active as divine creators on earth can now sound very strange to your ears, as if that idea is untrue and a fiction. But you are much greater than you think you are. You are much more than your three-dimensional, human self. Your inner world is much richer and more vast than you are aware. I am reminding you of your origins, because only that will save you from the illusion that you are small, from the inner division that you are experiencing. On the one hand, you have dreams and desires and a kind of nostalgia for a different state of being, a much lighter, more fluid, more open state of consciousness. That desire is unstoppable, it belongs to your angelic being. You want to fly and to be free and to create light and life on earth from the highest levels, the highest vibrations, because that is who you are. But on the other hand, you deny these possibilities because you believe in your smallness. You feel at the mercy of your circumstances. As a child, you already begin to feel at the mercy of forces and powers outside yourself which appear to be much bigger and stronger than you are. These are the fears you inherit through your upbringing as you are growing up. You are under the massive weight of fears from a distant past which are present in the world around you. All these fears make you forget, and separate you from, your true strength, creativity, greatness. But I am aware of your greatness because I see it, and I very clearly remember the original intent of our cooperation. Therefore, there is much room for understanding and forgiveness in me in regards to humanity. Although you were very rich as a soul and you came from a very high level, as you incarnated deeper and deeper into earthly matter, you became immersed in energies of darkness, of abuse of power, and of struggle with which you were not previously familiar. You became engaged in a struggle in which you partly lost your light. When you incarnate into matter, it means that you lose, to a degree, your freedom as a spiritual being because you inhabit a body and see reality through that body. The process of incarnation was a path that your souls wanted to take and chose to take, but it was a step into the unknown, the new. You had the potential to lose your way and to forget your origins, and that could not be avoided. I forgive you all this. It was and is part of the path, part of the grand plan or adventure. It is better not to linger in prejudice or regret, or to lament, when what is important is the now and the creation of a new beginning. It is time for a change for humanity and also for me, the earth. There is an urge, a desire for a change of consciousness in all the kingdoms of nature, and not only in humanity. The animals, the plants, the rocks, all long for increased consciousness and a chance to become more infused by the light of freedom and love as it enters more deeply into matter. Sometimes it is necessary that many false turns and pitfalls are first needed before reaching a turning point. And the result can be a joint regret that emerges while a new birth is being prepared. But do not hang on too much to the past, and do not try to understand everything. Stay present in the now. Feel my presence, my consciousness, in the here and now. Open your heart, open your body, to my energy. Imagine that you have energetic roots that reach from your feet, your legs, and your pelvis down into the earth. You have these roots already, so you need not invent or create them, simply remember these roots. They are very old lines of connection dating back to ancient times, so simply remember them. These roots are channels of nurturing, a way to receive living energy, and also a way for you to again bear fruit and to give back to the earth. These roots are pathways of love. Remember your love for the earth, for nature, for the purity and innocence of all living beings, the animals, the trees, the waters. These are not things outside yourself, you are all intimately joined. Everything around you in nature sees you and is aware of you. In some way, you are their parent, their guardian. All the things of nature open up to you if you give them your attention. A nurturing attention is of tremendous benefit for all sentient beings. Feel your connection with nature. Feel your roots and accept your greatness. You are much more than who you think you are. But it is not something you need to create, or have to work for, it is there and eons old. In the many lives you have led on earth, you have developed much knowledge and experience, as well as much pain and wounding. But there is also the light of your consciousness that merges with these wounds and gives you something new, a grounded light. Where at first your light was vibrating at a high level, in a rarefied atmosphere of being, what is about to now happen in you is the awakening of a full, warm, earthly light, a coming together in you of the divine and the material, the soul and the body, heaven and earth. That is your true destiny. Receive the earth forces into you. Let the consciousness in you, which is old and highly developed, let it flow. Embrace your earthly self with its emotions and the pain and fears that are there. It is not the intention that you be rid of them, but rather that they be embraced by your light, your soul. The soul brings healing and transformation if you allow it to do so. Some of you are completely worn out and no longer know what to do. You have the feeling of having tried everything and of not being able to find the way out. You are so lost in the illusion of your smallness that you feel you have to struggle and work very hard in all that you do. I ask that you let go and put your trust in the earthly and heavenly forces which surround you. These are forces which transcend your understanding and which constantly want to help and support you. There is so much respect for you in the universe because of the road you have taken, that you have descended from higher dimensions in order to enter into the dance with matter, with the earth. Feel the reverence coming from me, the earth, and from your guides and friends on the other side, who are always with you. They see you not as poor students who need support, they respect you as gods in the making. They admire your courage, your determination, your perseverance, and they continue to see the great promise that is hidden within you. They see the promise of a bridge between heaven and earth, the incarnation of the light that can create a rich warmth and bring full joy. You are not alone. The feeling that you are cut off from the whole is also part of the illusion of smallness. You are wholly one with me, my heart beats in your body, in your every cell. Also, your soul surrounds you and will give you signals, will tap you on the shoulder. The Spirit of God, the Divine, is also with you. You are a divine creator, you attract to you what you need, so trust in that process. This is a time of change, a time to ascend on an upward path. The low point for you has already been reached, the low point of oblivion, of losing yourself. The road can now go upward. Surrender to the strength and wisdom that is already there, in and around you, struggle no longer. You do not have to understand everything with your mind. There is a higher way of knowing that mainly arises when you are very quiet, when, in a certain way, you surrender. When you say, I don't get it anymore, I don't see anymore, when it seems like you are defeated, it is only the mind that is defeated. As you become empty of all that struggle, and you surrender to the not knowing, then resources of help are tapped that are much more powerful than your mind. Persist in the not knowing so the primal energies of wisdom, love and joy can enter into you and take you on the next step forward. Thank you very much for your presence here and now. I love you.